Here's this spooky ghost! Hey guys, Mike here, and I'm playing Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. And I actually wanted to talk about this. I wanted to play this game for a long time now. Like, when it came out, I'd only just heard of it because of a Let's Player I'd been watching at the time. And I'm like, oh, a new Digimon game. I haven't played one of those since like the PlayStation 1. I played Digimon World 2, which was a super grind fest. Holy crap, was it bad. The game was, actually, I found it pretty decent, but it was a huge grind fest and a huge turnoff for that reason. Anyways, so yeah, I wanted to play this game, but I just did not have the money for it. So over some time, I scraped some money together, and I finally had a bit of a fund going, and I'm like, okay, I can buy it, and I bought it last night, and I was like, okay, I just want to test it out a little bit, because it was late last night, and I didn't have the time to record, so I'm like, or sorry, I couldn't record because I had a bunch of shit going on at the same time. So, I'm like, okay, well, I'll just play it a little bit and see how it plays. And I spent over 7 hours playing the game. Oh, it's actually going straight to my... there we go. Yeah, almost 7 hours. Oops. Yeah, I didn't mean to actually play that much, put that much time into it, but I was having so much fun. Like, actually, the first, like, 2 hours was actually not me really playing. At the time, I was doing some other stuff, so I would be, like, in the middle of a battle, and it would take, like, 10 minutes for me to come back and, like, just do a simple action at times. And then, Michael had forgotten something here, so I had to walk over to his house, which is, like, 20 minutes. I walked over there and, gave him this stuff and came back here. Like, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back. So, yeah, I spent a good amount of time actually playing the game after that point. Like, after the 2 hours of me fucking around, I'm like, I'm gonna play this game, and... holy crap, I really like it. There are some things that I have like questions for and like stuff I'll bring up later, but yeah. I'm actually going to be doing a new game, obviously, because why the hell would I continue from where I left off? I might save over my save file, I don't know. I probably won't. Change options. So, okay, this is one of the things I'm going to say. The battle difficulty. I'm going to set it to hard. Like, while playing, it was super easy to do everything. Partner Digimon, yeah, that's all good. Voice, I'll keep on. I can't hear it myself, so I'll be just reading over the lines of the characters, and, yeah, I think that's about it. I'm just gonna be playing on hard mode. That's the only difference. Like, that's the only thing. I'll show up for this cutscene, though. Michael really likes the avatar for Aiba. It's not. Is it? No, I don't think there's an O in there. I think that's just a random symbol. It's Aiba, and he really likes the design of that. I'm like, really? It looks kind of like weird to me. I don't like it. But yeah, essentially in the future, chat rooms are gonna be stupid, pointless things because Skype and texting is just weird. Actually, there is texting in this game, but it's not that great. But yeah, like chat rooms are all about you going into a big blank fucking room with a weird looking avatar and just kind of talk. It's like Second Life. Actually, that there's more truth in that than ever. You see later on. Old man Fanta looks like a mole. They can also steal your avatar, which is a weird thing that you'll see later. Dark Knight Satan? I didn't even notice that name. Oh, hi, Satan. I should probably turn down the volume. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. I have it set just a little bit so I can actually hear a little bit, but I mean, I don't want you guys hearing like like someone saying something and then someone saying something again. Yes, I am a hacker. You know what he reminds me of actually? Is I might be getting this wrong. I might be thinking of a completely different character, or maybe just a character in a different game. What is it? There's that Wii U game that's kind of like a theme park, and you have all these things like the Legend of Zelda. There's a Samus game, and you play like your Mii, and there's like an Animal Crossing game, and like a bunch of stuff like that. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but I feel like that was a mascot kind of design looking thing. And if not, then I might be thinking of something else. Like it's gonna bug me. He also kind of reminds me of Log from Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, but that game was terrible. Like, oh god, that game was awful. I actually own it somewhere. There it is. So yeah, essentially we're all like, oh, we should go and check and do the stuff. Yeah, everyone else cowers out, especially Love Crusher, which sounds kinky. Except for Aiba, who's just like, yeah, I'll hang around. Nah. Fuck that noise, I don't want to get it. Oh no, I guess you do get hacked if you don't go. And so the chatting continued. Aquino and Blue Box went on their late night gab fest. As always, topics were loose with no real focus. Eventually dawn broke outside their windows. Windows? Windows. What the hell? Windows. That was the day they were finally going to meet in Eden. They spent the day much as they did the day before. By the way, chat rooms in this game are weird because there's a better chat room. I guess the chat rooms that we saw just now are supposed to be to protect your identity because, as stated in a few minutes, the avatar in this like Second Life looking world is directly based off of you. Like you, the player. Like it's kind of like Sword Art Online, where they're like, oh yeah, now you look like you. They spent the day as much as they did the day before, and then the appointed time drew near. Yeah. So I'm gonna be playing a male character, obviously, but I've actually kind of wanted this. If I play her, oh, her name does change because I was gonna be like, is Takumi like a unisex name? Because there's quite a few unisex names out there in like Japan. Granted, English has a lot of unisex names like Robin, Alex, Michelle is like a French name. It's Michael, but in French. God, I'm trying to think of like other unisex names. Chris is one, spelled two different ways. I'm gonna go with Blaven. Boom, boom. No, wait, no, there's a space at the end of it. I can't have that. I can't have that space there. It's gonna bug the shit out of me in text. Oh no, it's not there. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I was gonna go with just Mike, but it's like, oh yeah, don't use real names and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, why not? Fuck it, whatever. By the way, this was a Vita game. Like this game was released on the PS4 and the Vita, and it looks fantastic. Like I've always known that the Vita had really good capabilities because when it was released, we had that Uncharted Golden Sun game, and I thought the game looked fantastic. But like this game looks amazing. Like I actually really love just the style of it and how everything like flows well and like the choice of colors. Everything looks really good. And I bring that up because Sword Art Online, Hollow Fragment, and Lost Song are Vita games, like Vita PS4 games, and they're fucking terrible. I will take every chance I can to shit on that game, by the way. So I've always wondered this as well because we haven't really seen it in action. How do you log in to this world? Like, do you put on like a Nerve Gear VR thing? Like, do you go into like a cryopod thing? Because Digimon World 3, which I did play very briefly, in the intro I remember like you actually went to a facility, like a building, and you signed up for an account, and then you like walked over to this like cryopod and you sat in it, and like they put on like a Nerve Gear and they locked you in this like tank, and then you went into the digital world. And I found that like really strange, but I'm like, back in the day when I had played it, I'm like, that's kind of cool, like I like that, and then I started seeing like better concepts come out, like just, you know, helmets. Entrance to Eden, this is where we promised to meet. By the way, that's bullshit. Like even though he said like that's where we promised to meet, no one shows up at the entrance. In fact, they go somewhere else, and no one tells you. I'm here a little earlier than we agreed on. Also, everyone else considers me late. What the fuck? I'm here earlier, and I'm in the right location, and then they change everything without telling me. What a bunch of assholes. I'm guessing Aquino and Blue Box still aren't here. By the way, if they're called Aquino and Blue Box and not using, like, they actually have to use their real name in this world for some reason, too. Why the hell would, like, did they tell me what the names were? Was I looking for, their specific names, or am I looking for someone who's got a sign saying, my name is Blue Box? This will be the first time I've met them outside a chat room. I don't know what their avatars look like, though. See, that's the point. But I should be able to figure it out. I'll try making small talk with the Eden avatars in the area. So one thing I really find kind of strange, but also it does kind of look nice in this world because there's so much like a mirror's edge whiteness to everything, is the purple outline. Like, at first when I looked at it, it looked really weird, but it does look good when it's accompanied by black, like this dude's suit. I think this guy looks really good because of that outline. But then there are like characters wearing white and like orange and stuff, and the purple outline doesn't quite work out. I kind of wish that the outlines on the characters were maybe a little different. Maybe like character specific, like almost like every character when they're creating their avatar can choose an aura, I guess you would call it. And like Takumi's would be like yellow, and like this businessman would have like purple or blue because he's got the blue tie, something like that. You know, like, it does kind of grate on me when I look at certain characters, but other characters it looks great on. That round thing with the arrow is the access point. You can use it to travel around Eden. Cool, thanks, bro. I'm trying to remember like who tells you about the avatars looking exactly like you. I heard there's an area in Eden filled. Oh, I guess that's a woman. I heard there's an area in Eden filled with hackers. Why would the company shut such a dangerous area down at once? Place, area, same thing. Hi, creepy hacker dude. Ellipses. I really can't do a little girl voice. I got a cell phone digivice for my birthday. Yours are those goggles? They're pretty. Wait, what? My digivice is my goggles? Wow, I actually didn't talk to her. I didn't know that. That's kind of interesting. They're pretty sweet. Next time I'll pick some up. I guess I can't. Oh, I can't talk to him. Digivices log into Eden, and the voice features are handy. Still, maybe my daughter's too young for one. I'm worried about security. Yeah, why is your kid in Second Life? That's kind of weird, dude. Look there! No, don't be obvious. It's a hacker. You shouldn't get too close. Oh, you mean that dude? Yeah. I think it's. Is it this dude who talks to? No, it's this dude who talks about the avatars or something. No, guess I'm wrong. You can use access points to get to areas with connections that are always live, but to go anywhere else or any place else, you'll need the URL. Heard a rumor. There's a ghost going around Eden. If you ask around, you'll hear stories about the white boy. That's racist. If you look around real close, the facial texture's all messed up. The arms and legs are slimy tentacles. Its real form is the demon of the creeping darkness. Comes up for damn, I cannot speak today. Comes up to your avatar and snaps it up. Chomp chomp. It's a rumor anyway. For any errands at the bank or the post office, the forms can all be okay. I'm probably just gonna have to move on. Like I'm looking for the dude who mentions the avatars look exactly as you would. Yep, okay. Even though I'm in the digital world, my avatar looks just like me. I know it's supposed to cut down on crime, but it still sucks. I'm guessing he wants to look like Broly. Or Goku. It happens too often. See, I gotta pick up this thing. I gotta talk to someone specific. Was it you? I think it's this guy. Looking for your friend? If they're not here, did you try looking in the community area? It's an open area, just like the entrance, so you can get there from any terminal. There we go. Objective completed. Also, can I gotta say, like, I really like the black and yellow for Takumi and Amy. Is it Amy? I really like when you use like bright and dark colors together. Like one of my favorite like designs is like red and black and like blue and white. Like I guess that's kind of like contrasting each other, but like a dark blue and a white, or like even sometimes like a black and like a cyan or a turquoise or teal, like one of those kind of colors, because it pops more. You know, it looks really nice. There don't seem to be any avatars like them. I guess I showed up too early after all. Ellipses, ellipses. I'm hitting X. Trust me, you can see that like in the little corner, the little circle. Whenever I hit X, that's when I You'll see it like shrink in. There's still time left before our meeting. I should check out some of the other areas. Now, this guy's really cheery all the time. It's kind of funny though, like you can also play him certain ways. Like when you're asked questions, you can be like a complete dick if you want. Use the directional buttons to choose a destination and there are new areas you can go to, blah 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 blah, like your map system. I actually haven't gone to the community area after this point in the game. Like after this point right here, I never came back here, so I'm probably missing something. Look, shiny. It's kind of a thing though. Like you'd think, maybe this is asking for a bit much, but you'd think like people would have like names over their avatar, kind of like in an MMO. Or I guess I just have it set off in my settings or something. This is the community area. I like this place. It's quiet and relaxed. My Digivice's talk feature is getting a call. Who could it be? My goggles are getting a phone call. Which is weird, because like he brings his hand up to his ear when he gets his like my Digivice is like, or I'm getting a call. So is my Digivice in my glove or my goggles? Like what the hell? Huh? Hey there, it's me, Mr. Nabbit. Just 1 second, you're behind schedule, silly. You're gonna be late. Hurry up, get to Galacta Park in Kowloon. Your 2 friends arrived a little while ago and are waiting for you. I have a gift for you all, but everyone has to be there first. Bye-bye! Actually, I think if you, you guys can probably hear it, but his Japanese voice in that scene has like a weird kind of like effect to it, unlike what he had earlier. Maybe I'll edit my voice and audio. Fucking, I don't know. Kowloon, isn't that dangerous area full of hackers? I'm sure I have to hurry. Okay, calm down. No need to panic. Yeah! I wonder what it meant by a gift. Anyways, let's go to Galacta Park in Kowloon. Galacta Park? Ellipses. I've never been anywhere near Kowloon. How do I even get there? Ellipses. What? I'm as bad as Cordelia in Operation Darkness. There might be someone here who knows how to get to Galacta Park in Kowloon. Galacta? Galaca? I don't know. I better ask around. Keyword. Oh, this is what I really like. It's kind of like a Phoenix Wright thing. Although it's not quite as extensive as it is in Phoenix Wright. Like, you walk up to people who have that symbol over their head. So I just gotta ignore everyone here because they're pointless to me. Oh, shiny. Upamon. Oh no, I did get that one before. Go here, grab this other medal. Talk to, like, clearly I have to talk to this dude because he's the one with an arrow thingy up over his head or a lock. Kind of busy here, and I'd get my keywords. And later on, you get more keywords that you can use to talk to certain people. So, like, you'd see someone with that symbol over your head, and you can go walk up and be like, "Can you tell me about Galactic Park?" And sometimes they'll be like, "I know nothing about it," or they'll like shunt you off, and you have to find another keyword that will get them to tell you about Galactic Park in like passing, or you'll get another keyword for them. What? You want to go to Kowloon? But why? It's lawless and filled with hackers. Besides, if that's what you're into, we're done here. Go talk to a hacker if you want to know about it. There's a hacker-looking thug near the entrance. Like, he straight up just tells me where to find information on this. Don't blame me for your foolish decisions. Grow up and take responsibility for yourself. So yeah, apparently Kowloon is like a big hacker area, and that's where, so I'd have to look for a hacker. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. I probably won't get to the combat in this episode. I think these episodes will be probably around like 30 to 40 minutes long. Ellipses. Tell me about Kowloon. I want to go to wait, I want to go? What? I want to go. Galactic Park in Kowloon. That's what you think. Oh, okay, that's what you think. That's what you think you want, isn't it? No question mark. I'll show you the way. This is the URL to their area. Take it. Thanks, buddy. I got the URL. Now I can go to Kowloon. So I kind of wondered about this. He's like, I need to find information. Why is there no like search engine in this world? They still use URLs, but they don't use search engines, which I find really weird. You got to Kowloon. Yay! God, this world is really pretty, by the way. I really like this whole like fractured world design. because the Digimon worlds that I've experienced in the past, like Digimon World 2 and 3, the 3 was, I didn't get very far into it, so all I kind of had was like a city and some plains, but it was like in a digital world, obviously. And then, hello, protagonist from Devil Summoner. Was it Devil Summoner? Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Overclock, the 3DS game. Where did everybody go? Oh, she's talking about her. But yeah, like in Digimon World 2, you were in this like big facility with like multiple factions, and you had like a tank that you went around for dungeon crawling. It was weird. Like it was a really weird concept for a Digimon game. Hi there. Would you happen to be Akino by any chance? Let's go with that one. So I'm trying to like focus on here because I'm pretty sure I chose the other option before, and she said this line, or she said something along these lines, but she said it really slowly, like she was piecing it together. And at first I thought she was just saying like, "Oh, hey, yep, I'm Akino," like something like that. But now that I think about it, she probably was like just piecing the words together like syllables. Like, "Yep, I'm Akino," like Anyways, yep, I'm Akino. This is your first time. Oh, I guess I gotta do a voice for her. Oh, hey, yep, I'm Akino. This is your first time in Eden, right? My real name is Nokia Shiramine. Hello, nice to meet you. Like, yeah, that part. But she did it before, and there wasn't like the hyphens there. Yeah. Not. What an asshole. You're late. What were you doing? Leave me all alone in such a dangerous place? How would you feel if you were in my shoes? First off, one, you guys changed up the destination of where I was supposed to be. I got here early. Actually, I got here early, showed up to where we're supposed to meet, and then only later am I told that we're meeting in a different location and at a different time. You guys assholes. You're asking if Blue Box has shown up yet? Oh, he showed up alright. What does that even matter? Like, can you believe this? He's all, "Oh, I've got to go and find a ghost." And all of a sudden he's running off by himself. That's how he rolls, apparently. 100% full of himself. Think he's all that just because he's got good looks or whatever. Essentially, she's just admitted that he's got good looks. And so, like, what? The ghost of the Pale Boy? I've heard the rumors, but don't know the details. What does he even plan to do if he finds it? I mean, ghosts in cyberspace? I think back to Scooby-Doo whenever I hear that line. Oh god, that was a stupid movie. That's unscientific. It doesn't even make any sense. Not that I'm scared or nothing. Boo. Ah! Whoa, easy there. Overreacting a bit there, aren't we? Oh, jeez, Arata. It's just you. I thought you were a ghost. Sheesh, you don't have to act all tough by coming to a place like this if you're chicken, you know. Hey now, you're the one who ditched me in that place like this. Or in that place like... I don't know, sorry, that is an appropriate sentence. It just felt weird to say. You slimy little no good! Oh, just shut your trap. Anyhow. We've never met here before, have we? I'm Arata Sanada, little brother of Akihiko Sanada. Nice to meet you and all that. I never noticed he's wearing like a jumpsuit underneath that weird jacket. Hey now, that's no proper introduction. I must have put two and two together by now, but this is the person behind Blue Box. He's not what you imagined, is he? In the chat, he's kind and considerate, like a reliable big brother figure, right? When I first met him, he was I was really weirded out. He's surly, self-absorbed, he's got this weird look in his eye. I mean, talk about a waste of good looks, am I right? Stop flattering him. Leave the stupidity for later, okay? So while I was waiting for Blaven, I took a little look around. I thought that Mr. Nabbit fellow who called us here might be around. What? I thought you were looking for a ghost! Well, I was doing a little of that too. But in the end, I found neither. Rather, there wasn't anyone around to be found. You'd think there's one or two hackers in an area like Kowloon, no matter how dangerous it is. So very sorry for keeping you waiting. I'm Mr. Nabbit. I've got something for you all good boys and girls who showed up here today. This is the miraculous power to change the world! What? What is this? It's hacking. We've all been hacked. Question mark exclamation point. A new program has been installed. I guess the Digivice.
A new program has been installed. Digimon Capture.
Whoa, this Mr. Nabbit fellow is no slouch. He broke through my firewall like it was nothing.
Digimon Capture?
It's a hacking tool that's been making the rounds with hackers lately.
Wait, so when you say Digimon, you mean like Digimon?
Yes, those what other Digimon? Like, there's only one kind of Digimon. I mean, there's like 500 of them, but I mean, like, they're all monsters and they're digital. What more do you need? The one you're so interested in. There's a certain kind of data known as digital monsters that you can capture by scanning, this thing says. By the way, that's one of the things that I find really inconsistent about the series is how you get Digimon. I find the way they do it in this game actually my favorite way, because it's not just ripping off Pokemon. In Digimon World 2, which is I'm the most familiar with, it was very much like Pokemon, but in a weird way, because it was 3-on-3 battles, or it could be like 3-on-1 battles. But while you're in the overworld, you had to press square to highlight the enemy in the area. But if there was 2 enemies in the area, you had to press square again to highlight a different enemy. And it would tell you like what Digimon you're up against. So you could highlight them and then press X to bring up a menu of gifts. I'm not even joking. Like virus Digimon liked skateboards and like MP3 players. I'm trying to remember what like vaccine types and data types like, but they liked a variety of like gifts. And you would give them the gifts, and it would like build up a heart over their head. And if the heart was big enough, that meant that even just having a tiny heart meant they had a chance of joining you. If it had a huge heart, you had a really good chance of them joining you after the battle. However, after you gave them the gift, you had to fight them, then beat the Digimon. But the last surviving Digimon on the wild team side would join you. So if you wanted a Tentomon and you saw a Tentomon on the field, and it was like a Tentomon and an Otamamon, you would fight them, and you would have to kill the Otamamon first, so that when the Tentomon died, he'd get back up and be like, I want to join your party, like that sort of thing. Okay, so I already read that part. So Digimon is short for digital monster. Good thing I pieced that together.
What? Whoa, hey, hang on. Digimon are like nasty programs that hackers use, right? So then that means we become hackers?
Well, I suppose you could put it that way. Well, it's no big deal. Hackers are nothing out of the ordinary nowadays. I mean, have you heard of Anonymous?
No way! Nuh-uh! Hackers are bad news! I am not doing this! I don't want any part in this! I'm gonna delete this program! What? No way! You've gotta be kidding me! I cannot install this thing?
Leave it be. The program's protected. Who knows what'll happen if you force delete it?
What do you mean?
Just random ass hacker, dude. Question mark ellipses. Let's go with this one. Don't let him get away.
Arata, hold up. Why are we chasing him? I'm out of here. I'm going home. You hear?
I actually really like her design. She's got like what I really like is, as I said before, like either really dark and bright colors mixed together, or in some cases just a lot of bright colors. Because in this world we're using a lot of like white, and in this area right now we're using a lot of like cool colors. She stands out perfectly with the bright red and pink, and her skirt's like black and kind of like just a blue, but it's kind of like popping a little more. Because yes, I'm staring at her ass. Oh, can I? Is there a button for going back to the? Nope, there's no button to go back, and I just skipped that one too. Great.
Is this telling us to keep going onward? Are they not letting us go back home?
By the way, you can't log out unless you go to a thing, like a portal. 3 whole exclamation points! Arata could be in trouble. Let's go after him.
No, I'm not going. I won't.
Ellipses. Okay then, later, bitch. Press the triangle button to save. Pretty much just to bring up your menu, usual stuff like Digimangs, items, player, keywords, stuff like that. Actually, I really like the field guide. The field guide tells you all about the Digimon that you fought and captured. Mainly what you captured. If you just find them, they're just grayed out. But the Digimon that you find, you can learn information about them, like their passive abilities and stuff like that. Anyway, so I have to ignore what's her face and just go this way. Like, see how well Takumi stands out with like all the blue and he's wearing the black and the yellow. Like, I like that. I like when characters pop in the background or pop in their surroundings. Does the Kowloon area stretch all the way back through here? It feels totally different from the cyberspace areas on the upper part of the Eden network. There's no trace of Arata. He might have gone further inside. I should be careful. So yeah, one thing I actually don't like is I cannot control the camera. I can zoom in, I can zoom out very briefly. Like that's as far as it goes back and forward. But I guess I'm so used to like Persona 4 and actually Persona 3, where I could turn my camera while I'm in the dungeon, but you can't. It's actually one of the things I don't like. Anyways, cutscene time. Yeah, have some tea. It's a spooky ghost! Oh no, I've been hacked. Oh, spooky ghost kid. It's Asako. Game over. Hi there. Please stop staring at me. Like, also blink. Blinking would be like. Do you? Oh, what the hell? Apparently, I learned star squiggly square. Oh, hey, that's the Datadyne symbol. I just realized that. It's the the third symbol is Datadyne from Perfect Dark, and then a star. Two squares. Snake from the game Snake. Box with star. S/star with circle and box with star has been inscribed. I guess I'm just standing again. I guess I didn't fall over. What was that? It was a spooky ghost! Kowloon's as dangerous as they say. Who knows what might happen here? Better hurry up and find Arata and get out of here. Ba-da! There's a spooky ghost guy! You don't even have pupils. I didn't realize that. This is Pokemon. Sorry, I can't help myself. He is Ghastly. He's a Pokemon. What's wrong? Or I guess I already got you. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. You saw a ghost that looked like me? If that's true, that ghost might have been me. Some call me the Wraith of Eden. Excuse me. They say I am not of this world. The truth is simply that I'm rather elusive and tend to turn up unexpectedly. That's all. I know exactly how you feel, dude. I sneak up on people all the time. I scare the living shit out of people because my footsteps are silent. Please, relax. I'm not a ghost. I'm very real here in Eden. I exist to guide those who are lost, like you. You've just had a program installed, Digimon Capture, which marks you as a hacker. But you are still merely a fledgling hacker. There are hackers with a wide variety of different goals here in Eden. Chivalrous ones who find and report security holes, thieves who steal accounts to rob money and data, others are just out there to prove their skills. Truly a wide variety. What kind of hacker do you want to be? I would just be the hacker who just like creates my own like little like nexus, like my little own pocket dimension, and I just hang out all day with my Digimon. You are indeed a fledgling. That is only your if that is your only response. Not even hatched from your egg yet. You're free to become a hacker if you want, or something else altogether. It's up to you. What led you to this is neither here nor there. You came here because you were interested in hacking, and now because of that, you've got the Digimon Capture program. Yes. I would therefore recommend you give the remarkable power of these Digimon programs a try. Ellipses. I love like like really confused, goofy faces. That's fine. Now to commemorate your birth as a fellow hacker-to-be, I should present you with your first Digimon. And I love the choices of Digimon they give you. Like, unlike Pokemon, where they introduce like a new generation of Pokemon every time, this game more so uses the 500 they have and sticks with that. And they give you 3 rookie options at the beginning. and that is Terriermon, Palmon, and Hagurumon. And I actually really like Hagurumon, just because back on Digimon World 2, he was one of the ones I caught really early on in like the third or fourth dungeon, and I used him to get a Megadramon, which is a giant dragon with rocket launcher hands, and he's like War Greymon, but he doesn't have feet. Essentially, he like floats. He actually uses the wings he has. I shall present you with your first Digimon. There, behind you. That is a Digimon program. I mean, that's 3 of them, but I mean, whatever. Terriermon, who is a vaccine type, Palmon, who is a data type, and Hagurumon. I actually have, I can find getting a Palmon easily enough. I have not found how to get a Terriermon or a Hagurumon yet, other than just owning one. There are 3 different types of Digimon here, but you can only take one. Which one will you choose? Okay, so Terriermon, I think, is... I'm not sure if he's neutral. He's like vaccine and neutral, maybe? He's either neutral or he's wind. I'm going to assume wind. Possibly fragrant plant type is plant, which is like grass type. And she's a data type, which is weak to virus. And mechanical looking machine type is what I'm going to go with, because as I said, I like Hagurumon. Yeah. It's kind of weird how this game system works, actually. It's gotta be Hagurumon. You know how, like, in Pokemon, you have, oh, I'm gonna have to end this episode really soon. I'll end it after the battle that comes up. But, you know how, like, in Pokemon, you have, like, there's fire is weak against water and rock and, like, there are a bunch of things? In this game, they break them up into more, how do I describe it? They break this up more into, like, 3 different forms. Like, there's, grass is strong against, plant is strong against water, but is weak against fire. And water is strong against fire, but weak against plant. But, you know, I got an electric type, so where the hell is he in that group? Well, he's in his own group, where he's strong against, wind, and he's weak against rock, and rock is strong against wind, but, like, electricity is nothing compared to all the other elements. Like, electricity is only good against one element only. But you also have your viruses, vaccines, and data types. So you have those ones. So you could choose elements and attributes, as I call them. I'm not sure if that's actually what they are. They probably showed up on screen, but I will always refer to it as attributes and elements. You seem to have made up your mind. Okay, let's bring you out of your shell. Several steps are required to obtain a Digimon. If you discover or encounter a Digimon program, run a scan, then acquire the analyzed data. Then, as those are all done with Digimon capture. You can use that without any restrictions. But just because you've got the analyzed data doesn't mean the Digimon program itself is yours. First, you must convert it. You must launch the Digimon program and implement it into cyberspace, first and foremost. Only then can it, you know, I might actually have to end this episode. We're cutting it pretty close. Only then can it serve as a digital monster, a hacking program that is not meant to be trifled with. Unlike Scan, however, Convert is not part of the Digimon capture application. We hackers finally devised the technique needed, but certain rules were put in place regarding how it is used. In order to control how this power is exercised, your chosen Digimon program is still weak, but it will grow in power and digivolve. As you gain experience as a hacker, your programs will become more powerful as well. Someday, immense power might be yours. When that day comes, responsibility will come along with it. Hackers may be free spirits, but they must never succumb to chaos. Never that. Essentially, hackers are Jedi. I'm sure most of this went over your head, but tuck it away in a corner of your mind. Besides, merely having a Digimon capture gives you hacker status. It's a special program, but a hacker's abilities, values, and goals can all be seen in how they, God damn, I cannot speak. Also, this voice is kind of hurting my throat. Can all be seen in how well that hacker uses Digimon programs. Because protecting the Order of Eden is a hacker's first duty, except for those asshole hackers who don't care. I would be very happy if you try to become that kind of hacker. Ellipses. After all, hackers have been with Eden since its inception. Exclamation point! I don't know what I'm saying. You want the Digimon right now? I see. You heard what I had to say and decided you want to become a proud hacker too. Excellent. That's more just being impatient. Like, rules were stated. You gotta follow the rules, bruh. Well then, follow the steps. Start with a scan, have Digimon capture running, and target it. Huh? Ba-dun! Oh yeah, this is the evolution of Caramon. I believe it's Caramon who then evolves into something else, and then Diablomon, which was all in the movie. I still remember a lot of Digimon, and I'm so happy that I do, because I feel like there are times when I'll see a Digimon and be like, I have no freaking clue. Like, I remember when I was playing for the previous 7 hours, I saw Marimon, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Monomon? Or, like, I remember like it being an M, but I couldn't remember the exact name. Digimon prepared for you when it ran away. There are plenty of other Digimon. We'll find another. Wait just a moment. That did surprise me, though. For a Digimon as tough as that one to appear in this area. Could have been released as a bad joke by a low-level hacker, or as an attack on me by someone. What's that? You want to go after it? You want a powerful Digimon like that? No, you couldn't handle it. Forget about it. 3 whole exclamation points! What's that? You're concerned about the Digimon being chased? You are a curious one. Still, that's all the more reason to leave it be. You'd look foolish if you got hurt interfering with a fight between 2 mere programs. I find it weird that my character is a silent protagonist and not a silent protagonist. He will talk without me, like, choosing options for him. I have to go hell! If that's what you want, then you should do it. Chase after it if that's your decision. Alrighty, so I'm gonna cut the video off here. If you want to see videos similar to this one, just let me know. And until then, stay golden. No, and now he's dead. I defeated the Monarch! Oh, hi, Lizard. Hello. Why are you smacking me? Please stop smacking me. It's a giant feminine symbol. Yay. Oh, it's over! Oh my god, it's over. It only took 5 minutes?